Okay guys, very good morning to all. Today we are going to learn about C++ in a constructor. The last class we already learned about introduction to object-oriented programming, then concept of object-oriented programming, pillar of object-oriented programming. Pillar of object-oriented programming we are learning. Already we learned what is object, what is class, what is object, how to create an object, how to create an object, and how to create a class also. Then how to pass the value with parameter within the function, without function, how to pass the parameter. Everything we learned in the last class. So today another one topic we are going to learn constructor. Okay. So what is constructor means? So constructor in a C++, especially in the C++ language, the special method that is automatically called when an object of class is created. So this constructor automatically called when the object name like class name and constructor name should be same. So if you create a automatically call these functions. The constructor are specially class members which are called by a compiler every time the object that class is initially. So every time automatically compiler call this function. That's why you call it a special function. The constructor have same name as a class, same name of the class, and then may define inside or outside class definitions. So the constructor is now we don't want to any create a special name for previously we create if you want to create an object class name separate we have to create each and every object. But especially the constructor, if you class name, if you given the my class, then automatically the construct name also my class. Understand? We don't want to create any special name for constructor. Class name as a constructor name both are same. So whenever we want, automatically this function is called. Automatically this function is called. There's no need to call it. No need. No need to pass a parameter. This automatically called when they require. Okay. There are three type of constructor. The first one is called default constructor. Another one is called uh, parameterized constructor. Third one is called copy constructor. So constructor, default constructors, normally we can create class name. Parameters constructor, we have to pass the parameters of some value or some attributes we need to pass. Copy constructor, we have to create constant name of the old objects. To any other objects, I'll give you some example, then easy you can understand this. What is three type of constructor? Uh, how constructor are different from the normal member function? We have so many normal functions are there, but why do we call a special function for this constructor? Why we call it as a special function? Because the constructor is different from normal functions the following ways. Constructor has same name as a class itself. Other member function we have separate function, but only the constructor have same name of the class. Constructor has same name as the class itself. So constructor don't have written type. No need to any written type. Constructor is automatically called when an object is created. Automatically called when object is created. So if you do not specify a constructor, C++ compiler generators as a default constructor for expecting no parameter and has empty body. So this is the way we have to create a constructor. The constructor has same name, the class. Uh, Class is always public. Does not have any return value. See, this is class name. See, my class is the class name, but same name we can create a constructor. See, same name as a constructor, my class. So call over, then here we can call if we call class automatically constructor, this value automatically called. The object is automatically called here. That is the class. Create an object of my class. Will be the constructor automatically. When you call this function, automatically this constructor is called. Guys, I'll tell you guys what is constructor means. I'll give you like all of you here, right? Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is constructor means? There are I said three type of constructor. If you like, I'll tell you real world example why where we are using constructor, how we are using the constructor. You can mind that all of you going to shop, any stationery shop, any shops, right? If you go into any shop, then you go to shop. All of you going to first. Give me. I'll give you some. Okay. Okay. I'll give you this example. Suppose you went to shop to buy a marker. Okay. Went to shop buy a marker. So when you want to buy the marker, so what are the options? So what are the options are available? So first one, so we have so many options, but I'll tell you first option. You first to directly go. First one, you go to the go to shop and say, give me a marker. Okay. If you go to the shop, then you ask, give me a marker. Then what? Just saying, give me a marker mean that did not set any which brand, brand name, no which color. Did not mention anything. Just you can say I want marker. Understand? Just you can say you didn't mention any which company you want, which color you want, which type you want. Any you didn't say anything. Just to say I want a marker. So when we when we set just I want a marker, whatever the frequently sold. So the shop owner, the storekeeper, what will do? So whatever the frequently sold marker is there, is the marker in the market, or the shop will be giving same simple handover that. So what will do the marker? Just you can ask, I want a marker. So what you do frequently sales, which marker is highly sales, or whenever you're going to pick randomly which is available, directly you can give to you. Understand? Directly he is give it to you. So normally, if you just you can ask, I want marker, you will go the shop person, the market, and the salesman what will do directly go to the pick randomly pick or which is frequently sales. You will pick the that marker, then he will pass to you. Okay, that is we call it as a default constructor. Directly will go then randomly pick and pass to you means that is called default constructor. Then the second method, the parameterized marker, parameterized constructor means then you go to the shop and say, I want marker red color in red color, and I want some ABCD brand or CD any brand. You can say, I want a marker in red color and which I want ABCD brand. You're mentioning like that. So if you are mentioning this, and he will be any shop salesman will give you that marker directly. He will give that marker. Understand? Directly he will give that marker. So that is called parameter because the color. If you giving the color, then if you say marker, everything we call this. Everything is called as attribute. We are giving the attributes, parameter constructors. Hey guys, 1 second, guys. Wait up. So, then if you say if you, hello, if you say I want this color, I want this brand. If you say if you're giving some instructions, some attributes, uh, that is called parameter constructor. If you say copy, copy constructor means physically you bring your own marker, then show him I want this type. physically you bring a one marker, any old marker, then you show to the shop owner. Then I want this same marker. So he will see the your pre marker. Then same brand he will go and search the same brand and he will give to you. So that is called copy marker. It's a copy constructor. I hope you'll understand what is constructor, guys. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Default constructor without any giving information, you want something. So that is default constructor. You giving some instruction, you giving some values, giving some instruction, you ask something, you want to do this, that is called as a parameter constructor. So you will show the physical, that is, you can already we mentioned here. So three type, if see the call the same name, right? So constructor, how randomly pick if you go to I want marker means, so the constructor will go the random I want marker. The marker is called as a class name, so automatically you will go and search the uh, marker, then you will return back. So if you automatically when object is created, the constructor C plus will come to generate default constructor. So no parameters, no body of the class. So here the automatically we created my object is the class name. So here the constructor my class. So here we no need to pass anything. This is example of default constructor. So we not pass any parameter, any value, just automatically just we call only the constructor name my class. So whatever the object here directly we pick directly print this. I'll show you another example. So this is default constructor. Default constructor is the constructor which does not take any argument. It has no parameters. So even if you do not define any constructor explicitly, the compiler will automatically provide a default constructor implicity. Because why we automatically give the constructor simplicity? Because the constructor class name is same, so that's why automatically is given. See in this program example of default constructor. See here all of you know about include IO stream using namespace. Using namespace std, the class name is now the class name. Previously I used for my class, here I used constructor. My class name is constructor. Class name is a constructor. So this is member functions, the access specifier using public. So normally the constructor wherever you can call, we used to mention with the public um, public member access specifier. Then here I am using integer a and b. Integer means all of you know the data type. A and b is the variable. A and b is the variable. So here default I'm creating constructor because my class name is class same name with constructor name and class name is same. So here I used constructor same name. Then here also I'm using constructor. Then pass the value a and b. A equal to 10, B equal to 20. Then close create the close class. Then int main default the default constructor is called automatically is called. So when constructor we create an object on C, automatically this function is called here because we can create an object. This object automatically called here. So without any passing the parameters default automatically if you mention the class constructor name automatically the value everything goes. Just I'm going to print value a equal to b, so return 1, automatically it shows the answer. When you go to the program then we can see next parameter constructor. If it is passed to pass argument to the constructor, topically these arguments helps initialization object when it is created. So it helps initialization an object when it is created. The create a parameter constructor simply add a parameter to this way you want to any other functions. The create a parameter constructors simply added a parameter to in the way you want any other function. You simply can create a parameters. So when you define the constructors body, use to parameter to installation on the objects. See here this program. See. the parameter constructor already using include input output stream using namespace std. Its class name here, the class name is point. This is our class name is point. So private x and y, the public. The parameter constructor, the point is int x1, int x2. This is how we are passing the parameter, constructor parameter. X, integer value x1, integer value y1. I am going to create two variable here. The two variable I am going to pass. So x equal to x1, y equal to y1. Just finish. Then next another one. This based on the parameter I am going to set a value here. So if you int x equal to, you get a x. If you get x value, return x. If int get y value is written. This parameter is so integer. Now a constructor is called. Constructor name is same name. Pointer is a class name and constructor name same pointer. P1. P1 I'm create a set of value I want to call. Then 10 and 15 is my value. P1 is value, automatically P1 is. So access value assigned by constructor. See out P1. See the P1 dot x. So automatically I'm calling here. So this is parameter. If x, automatically the value will pass here. P1 get x. So automatically see where I can get this value. P1 dot get x. P1 automatically get x. The value will automatically call here. Then P1.y, P1.getY. Then y here automatically is called here, return 0. So the parameter is already passed. So how we are passing the parameter? So this is I will share the number. So here we used to mention if you want to print any value, any card or any other values, so automatically the value will pass here. The value will automatically bring it here. So the parameter constructor is when the object declared and parameterized constructor, the initial value have to be passed as an argument to constructor function. The normal way of object declared may not work. The constructor can be called explicitly implicitly in the programs. The parameter use of parameter constructor. It is used to initialization a variable data element of different objects with different value when they created. It is used to overload the constructors. The next one called default constructor. It's not necessary, but considered to be the best practice. Always define the default constructor. See, so this is copy constructor. So class name is point private. Here I used double data type. Previously we used integer. Now using double x and y. So non-default constructor, default constructor is already in the point. So the private functions here, point PA and point PY. So here we call P, we declare x equal to PX, y equal to PY. Then close the constructor, then we go for into main function. Default in array size 10 of other type. There will be case error. We will show the what cases of this one point A equal to 10. So remove above the line. So point equal to be 5 and 6. So automatically the error point will be automatically expected 2 arguments, no 0 provided. Guys, give me. So I'll show you how to do it in the program. You can check. Hey, all of you here. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
class எடுத்துட்டு. Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, guys, I didn't unmute myself. Then I start.
It's okay.
Sorry. And see here, this program. This is a default constructor program. So I can include IO stream using namespace. using namespace. Then creating an object. The class, this is my class name. Employee is my class name. Then open the braces here, public. This is access member functions, public. Then employee, here employee is a constructor name. Here construct automatically you can call. That's why we're using constructor name as an employee. The my class name, then this constructor name should be same. So this is class name, constructor name. So I'm creating a value here. So creating a message to here. So here this program I'm creating C++ default constructor in default program. So if you want the constructor here, then involving main functions, then I close my class name. Up to here I creating a class, then I pass the value, because inside the class I'm creating the giving the values here. Then here int main function, so I'm creating employee. I call the constructor name is constructor, or find class names here. So E1 is the my object name, because I want to call this value to here. So here only I creating E1. Same E2, same value you can print. So automatically, see, I'm going to run. I'm going to compile this program. 0 error, 0 warning. Then I'm going to run. So automatically it can print my value. If you want pass here, if any other value also you can print. You can write any constructor. So constructor, if anything, just modify, automatically you can get it here. This is default constructor. Then I'll give you some other example of how to create copy another parameter constructor. Can I send this program to your WhatsApp group, guys? Hello? Can you try? Hello?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
See, I'm going to create another parameter constructor. Going to file, new project, console application, then next. So this is my so I'm going to create another. See here, all of you here, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Here, yes. This is include using namespace std here, class employee same name, public here int string name. I'm getting two inside the public. I'm getting two value from the user. So int id, student employee id, that string name I'm going to get the string data type, float salary, because salary sometimes can get 0.51. So I'm going to get three values here. So employee int i, int id, I'm going to get int id, pass the value int id, string n, float s. So id equal to I, see this id equal to I, name equal to n, salary equal to s. Void display, so name id salary I'm going to display here. So this is here, this is I'm going to passing the parameters. So instead data member also instead of variable, data member also instead of here variable. See, so this is the program here. So here employee one, so this is my constructor. Employee is a class name and constructor are same. So employee one, so here I'm going to mention employee equal to E1. E1 is the variable object I'm going to create. Then employee, first employee I'm going to give 0101 the number. If you any if I'm going to give any name, you can give so no. Then 8 per salary is 8. I'm going to create 20,000 or 670,000 or something like we are giving here. Employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. So here this is the value. This is the value, but we are passing here. This is the value we are passing to here. Now E1 dot display, then we are going to get display from E1 is the first constructor, second constructor. So I'll show you. I'm going to compile the program. See, compile. I'm going to run. Okay. If you want to add any other value, so here once we declare once we declare store a name and ID, whatever data we want, we declare here. So if you want to add one more value or anything, one more value like student ID, sorry, employee ID, employee name, employee salary, then I'm going to get employee name, ID, then any other data. Just I'm going to employee number, any other number I'm going to get number n. See, then it is slash and for next line, another one line for number, some number. Okay. Number 000. I'm going to add one more employee name. Copy paste. Mail. So any names are already given here. Display. This is just to say, check whether it's running or not. So declare here. So there's error here. Something's missing here. So we cannot pass two variables are here. Can't pass the values. Hey, now all of you able to see my screen? Hello? Hey guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. So can I send this program to all? No, can you? Okay. Let me check another value you can create or not. Let me. It's an error. Okay, I'll give you. So now I'll run out programs. So you can do like this. Can I send this program to all guys? I'll copy this program.
Can, sir.
Okay. You guys, you can do. Then you can check if any error. Just you can send me. You can contact me through WhatsApp. Okay. I'll send you few more programs. Okay, guys. Then let me know. If any error, just you can let me know. I'll send you four programs. Then you can do it and send me your screenshots. Okay, guys. Hello. Hey, all of you here.
Okay, sir.
Hey, I think if you who are all not familiar.